Metallic minerals. As we had already discussed about iron ore in the previous class, today let us learn about the manganese, mica and bauxite. Firstly, let us talk about manganese. It is an important mineral which is used for making iron and steel, and it acts as basic raw material for manufacturing its alloy. Let us now talk about its production and distribution. Firstly, Maharashtra. It produces about 27.66% of India's manganese ore. The main belt is in Nagpur and Bhandara districts. High-grade ore is found in Ratnagiri district. Maharashtra is closely followed by Madhya Pradesh. About 27.59% of India's manganese ore is obtained from Madhya Pradesh. The main belt extends in Balaghat and Chhindwara districts. Odisha. Odisha produces over 24% manganese ore of India. It is obtained from Gondai deposits in Sundargarh and Kindurjhar districts. Next, Andhra Pradesh. About 13% of our manganese ore is produced in Andhra Pradesh. The main belt is found between Srikakulam and Visakhapatnam districts. Next, Karnataka. About 6% of India's manganese ore is produced by Karnataka. The main deposits occur in North Kannada, Shimoga, Bellary, Chitradurg, Dharwad, Chimmangaluru and Bijapur districts. Moving on, let us now talk about mica. Mica has been used in India since ancient times as a medicinal item. Its insulating properties have made it a valuable mineral in electrical and electronic industry. It can withstand high voltage and has low power loss factor. The three major types of mica found in India are muscovite, phlogopite and biotite. Next, let us talk about its production and distribution. Almost the whole of mica is produced in the four states of Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand, Rajasthan and Bihar. Firstly, let us talk about Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh is the largest producer of mica in India, contributing more than 97% of the total production of the country. The main mica belt is in Nellore district. Next, Rajasthan. The main mica-bearing belt of Rajasthan extends from Jaipur to Udaipur. The main mica-producing districts are Bhilwara, Jaipur, Tong, Sikar, Dungarpur and Ajmer. Next, Jharkhand. Jharkhand is the third largest producer of mica in India. Jharkhand produced only 0.59% of India's mica in 2004-2005. The mica belt of Jharkhand extends from Gaya districts of Bihar to Hazaribagh and Kadarma district of Jharkhand. Next, Bihar. Part of Jharkhand mica belt extends into Bihar, where Gaya is the main producing district. Moving on, let us now talk about bauxite. Bauxite is the raw material for making aluminium. It is not a specific mineral but a rock consisting mainly of hydrated aluminium oxides. It is clay-like substance which is pinkish, whitish or reddish in color depending on the amount of the iron content. Next, let us talk about its production and distribution. The major bauxite producing states in India are firstly Odisha. Odisha is the largest producer of bauxite in the country and contributes over 39% of the total production. Kalahandi, Bolangir, Gorakhpur, Sundargarh and Sambalpur are the main bauxite producing districts. Next, Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh produces over 18% of the total bauxite in India. Bastar, Bilaspur and Surguja are the main producers. Next, Maharashtra. Maharashtra produces about 15% of India's bauxite. It started first in Thane district, but now it is mined in Kolaba, Ratnagiri, and Kolhapur districts. Next, Jharkhand. Jharkhand is the fourth largest producer of bauxite and produces about 12% of India's total. Ranchi and Palamau are the main bauxite producing districts. Next, Gujarat. Gujarat produces over 6% of India's bauxite. Jamnagar, Kaira, Sabarkantha, Kutch and Surat are the main bauxite producing districts. Moving on, let us now talk about the power resources. Power or energy is the primary input in the production of goods and services. One of the critical elements in raising the standard of living of a country's population is the provision of affordable and reliable energy services in sufficient quantity. More regular and ample is the availability of energy, more even will be the path to economic prosperity. Energy is not just confined to kitchen as a fuel for household cooking, but is now a major input in sectors such as industry, commerce, and transport. Depending upon its source and utilization, energy can be divided into two broad classes. Firstly, non renewable, and secondly, renewable energy. Firstly, let us talk about the non renewable energy resources. Non renewable are those energy resources which, once used, cannot be easily replenished. They are exhausted quickly and are also known as exhaustible energy resources. But their formation takes millions of years. Coal, petroleum, and natural gas are good examples of non renewable energy resources. Next, let us talk about the renewable energy resources. Renewable energy resources are those resources which can be renewed or replenished by physical, mechanical, or chemical processes. They are also known as inexhaustible energy resources. Solar energy, wind energy, wave energy, tidal energy, geothermal energy, hydroelectricity, etc. are some of the outstanding examples of renewable energy resources. Well, energy may also be classified as conventional and non conventional depending upon its nature. Coal, petroleum, natural gas, and electricity are the main sources of conventional energy, while solar, wind, tidal, geothermal energy, and biogas, etc., are some of the outstanding examples of non conventional energy. So, now let us begin with the conventional sources of energy. Let us firstly talk about coal. Coal is an organic substance composed mainly of hydrocarbons found in the form of sedimentary rocks and capable of being used as fuel to supply heat or light or both. It also contains volatile matter, moisture, and ash in varying proportions. Combustible matter in coal consists of carbon and hydrogen. The power sector and industries account for 94% of total consumption of coal. Manufacturing of iron and steel and a variety of chemicals largely depend upon the availability of coal. Well, due to its high utility as a source of energy and as a raw material for a large number of industries, it is often called black gold. Now, let us talk about the varieties of coal. Depending upon its grade from highest to lowest, following four varieties of coal are generally recognized. The varieties are anthracite coal, bituminous coal, lignite, and peat. Firstly, let us talk about the anthracite coal. This is the best quality of coal and contains over 80% carbon. It is very hard, compact, jet black coal having semi metallic luster. It ignites slowly, and burns with a nice short blue flame. It has the highest heating value and is the most prized among all the varieties of coal. In India, it is found only in Jammu and Kashmir, and that too in small quantity. Number 2, bituminous coal. This is the most widely used coal and contains 60 to 80% carbon. It is dense, compact, brittle, and is usually of black color. A good bituminous coal is composed of alternate dull and bright bands. It does not have traces of original vegetable material from which it has been formed. Its calorific value is very high due to high proportion of carbon and low moisture content. By virtue of this quality, bituminous coal is used not only for steam raising and heating purposes, but also for production of coke and gas. Most of the bituminous coal is found in Jharkhand, Odisha, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, and Madhya Pradesh. Number 3, lignite, also known as brown coal. Lignite is a lower grade coal and contains about 60% carbon. It represents the intermediate stage in the alteration of woody matter into coal. Its color varies from dark to black brown. It contains a good deal of moisture and less of combustible matter. These qualities make it liable to disintegrate on exposure and even to spontaneous combustion. It is found in Palna of Rajasthan, Lakhimpur of Assam, and Kariwa of Jammu and Kashmir. Number 4, peat. This is the first stage of transformation of wood into coal and contains 50 to 60% carbon. It is seldom sufficiently compact to make a good fuel without compressing into bricks. Left to itself, it burns like wood, gives less heat, emits more smoke, and leaves a lot of ash after burning. Next, let us talk about the occurrence of coal in India. The coal-bearing strata of India are geologically classified into two main categories. Firstly, Gondwana coal, and secondly, the tertiary coal. Next, let us talk about the production and distribution. Well, Jharkhand, Odisha, West Bengal, and Madhya Pradesh account for over 90% of India's coal reserves. Firstly, let us talk about Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh is a major producer of coal and about 21% of India's coal. Main coal fields are Korba, Tatapani, Jilmil, Chirmiri, and Rampur. Next, Jharkhand. Jharkhand exceeds all other states insofar as the reserves of coal are concerned. Jharkhand has 33.53% of India's coal reserves and produces about 20% of India's coal. The main coal fields of Jharkhand are Jharia, Bokaro, Ramgarh, Karanpura, etc. Next, Odisha. Although Odisha has about 23.27% of our coal reserves, yet it produces just 17.27% of our total coal output. Talcher is the most important coal field of this state. Next, Madhya Pradesh. This state produces over 13% of India's coal. Singrauli and Sohagpur are the main fields. Next, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. These two states have 6.2% of our coal reserves and produces about 9.7% of India's coal. Most of the coal fields are found in the Godavari Valley.